Do I have enough patience for a bird? Budgies can be very noisy, and the sound is not always pleasing to everyone. Keep this in mind if you live in an apartment or there are other members of your family to consider. And the more budgies you have, the greater the noise. Am I a neat freak? All birds can be fairly messy. You're probably going to have some feathers and birdseed to pick up around the cage. Budgies are messy, and some more so than others. Some budgies like to throw their food out of their cages. Keep this in mind so it doesn't come as a surprise to you when it happens. Can I care for my bird properly? You're taking the right first step by looking for information about birds. It's important for you to know all of your cockatiel's and parakeet's needs before you bring him or her home. Don't make the mistake of assuming that since you already have a dog, cat, or some other pet, that you know how to take care of your bird. Birds have very different needs than other pets. It's a little more complicated than sticking your bird in a cage and giving it water and birdseed. It only takes one quick second for tragedy to occur, no matter how sweet, loving, kind, and gentle your dog or cat may be. Keep in mind there are many household dangers to your budgie that you are going to need to be aware of, and you may have to change quite a few things to keep your bird safe and healthy. Do I have a room in my house for a bird cage and other bird accessories? You need to think about where you're going to place the cage in your house before you walk in the door with it. And remember, the bigger the bird, the bigger the cage. No matter the size of the bird, the bigger the cage, the better. Do I have time to give my bird what it needs? In addition to the time you should spend with your bird, giving him or her attention, you should spend some time preparing meals for your bird. A proper diet for a healthy cockatiel or parakeet includes fresh vegetables and fruits, not just seeds. Exactly what type of bird and how many do I want? Decide whether you want a female or a male. You should never consider breeding until you have a very good background in basic budgie care and have done extensive research. Am I ready for a long-term commitment? It's not unusual for cockatiels to live 15 to 20 years, and parakeets can live 12 to 14 years. Getting a pet bird is a long-term commitment. Please don't get a cockatiel or a parakeet thinking that you're going to try it for a while. When you bring a bird into your home, you are accepting the responsibility for its health and well-being. Pet birds can bring a lot of fun and happiness into your home. If you've gone through the checklist above and decided that you're ready for a new feathered family member, then congratulations. Get ready for a long, loving, and happy relationship. Thank you for watching. If you want more budgie videos, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe.